You ate that 10-piece today, tomorrow you going vegan. Do you think everyone should be vegan? Do you shit as much as you used to? And excuse my language, it tastes like pure ass. I probably would have ate a lamb chop if it presented itself. When you're editing, cut this out, please, because I'm gonna get canceled. What's up YouTube, it's the one and only Waave Kid and I'm back for another video. As y'all read by the title, today we got a Q&A. I asked on Instagram and I asked on Snapchat for y'all to send me some questions. If you're not following me on none of them, it's time for you to get right. But we're gonna get right into it. I'm not finna waste y'all time, I'm not even finna play with it. Let's go. When I say I'm getting right into it, I'm getting right into it, you feel me? Question number 1. If y'all see me looking over here, I'm looking at the questions, don't trip, alright? What initially made you decide to go vegan? This is a great question because I haven't really told the story before. I feel like it deserves its own video, but to kind of summarize it, the first time I went vegan was in 2020, and it was because I was watching a lot of animal slaughter videos, and that really affected me when I thought about how energy transfers. I was like, bro, like they beating up the animals before they die. They feeling all types of anxiety and pain and stuff. And then I'm eating it. First of all, I feel bad because I'm eating y'all. But then like, I'm really feeling bad because y'all was feeling bad. So like, I'm getting that energy. So that was the first time that I went vegan and it did not last long. It didn't last long. But the reason it didn't last long was because I was not being very clear and strict with myself. Now the time I went vegan this time, and I'm gonna be vegan for the rest of my life. I won't say vegan because I might go alkaline, but you will never see me eating meat ever again. It will not happen. It will not happen. You will never see me eating meat products. You will not see it. What made me go vegan this time was actually a shroom trip, right? And I don't know what happened on this trip. I remember what happened, but I don't know what happened on the eating side of things. But after that, it was like meat just didn't taste the same no more. It literally like felt like I was eating flesh, almost like eating my hand or some shit like that. Like it just felt wrong. And one thing I'll say to y'all, like before I went vegan, when I would eat meat, I got a dog. Let me put a picture of him. I got a dog and I would just think about him every time I was eating meat. Like, I would just look at him and it would just feel wrong. So it was like once I ate meat, after that I was like, I can't do it no more. And after that I would only eat like a little bit of salmon, fish, a little tuna. Before I went vegan I was already lactose intolerant. So I was used to not eating dairy and stuff like that. But after I got off the fish, I just had to solidify everything to myself. Alright, we vegan. That's the end. But on to the next question. I know I kind of went into depth a little bit. My bad. Let's go to the next question. Question number 2. Do you crave meat? Do I crave meat? No, not at all. And that's the crazy thing. Before when I went vegan, I would have a little cravings. So I don't know if it was from the shrooms, you know what I'm saying? But now I don't crave meat. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'll be on Instagram and I be watching videos of them like cooking the steak, little wagyu, you know what I'm saying? Little stuff like that. But I could look at it and be like, oh, that look good, and still not want to eat it. Like, I don't know, I feel like now it's on the energetic level. I feel like I just can't. I can't. And one time I tried, because it's this favorite sushi I got, y'all. Favorite sushi. I'm gonna put a picture so y'all can see. This is some good sushi, right? 10 out of 10. I used to get it every time I go to this place. My mom got it one time. I'm like, let me just try it. You know what I'm saying? Let me try it, see if I even, you know what I'm saying? I did not swallow it. I did not swallow it. I spit it right out. It just tastes terrible. Now I'm telling you, this is something that was my favorite meal from this place. Completely tastes like shit. It's like I just can't eat it no more. Excuse my language. It tastes like pure, literally. Let's go to the next question. Let's go to the next one. Not a question, but you make that shit look good as fuck. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I really just want to show everybody, like, it's easy to go vegan, and vegan food is actually good. Like, I already knew that because I would eat like little vegan stuff from me being lactose intolerant. But I just want to show y'all, like, it really is easy to go vegan. You don't have to take shrooms to go vegan either. You don't think you got to be like me or nothing like that. But it's easy to go vegan or even just change your diet. Just be like healthy, be more conscious of what you put into your body. Think of it as energy. All right, if I eat this, am I gonna feel better or am I gonna feel worse? If I eat this, is it gonna do damage to me later on? Stuff like that. If I eat this, am I gonna get a disease? Or if I eat this, is there a chance I'm gonna get a disease? Little stuff like that. Like, just be more conscious. All right, next question. Did you notice any body changes when you went vegan? All right, y'all, I'm finna be so real with y'all right now. So when I first went vegan, I'm trying to think, this was like October, I did lose probably a little bit of weight, maybe like 8 pounds or something, because I wasn't really eating too much like red meat or nothing like that. Really just fish, tuna. So you could say I was pescatarian. I really wasn't. Like, I probably would have ate a lamb chop if it presented itself at the time. But you could say I was pescatarian or something like that. So it wasn't that much of a, you know what I'm saying, of a transition. But I'd say I lost probably like 7-8 pounds. Then after that, once I got really like deep into being vegan and I started discovering different meals, I started cooking more and stuff like that, I feel like I got addicted to like the cooking. It was just so exciting, so much fun. I just kept making shit. Like, I'm gonna put some pictures up for y'all so y'all can see some of the stuff I was making, but I would just keep cooking. Like, I went from not cooking at all in a day to cooking probably like 2 times a day and still eating dinner. So from that, I started gaining weight, and I'm like, damn, hold on, like, let me just sit back a minute. Why am I eating so much? And it was just purely excitement. Like, the food was just like good, and I was just excited to try new things and stuff like that. So after losing that weight, I gained a bunch of weight, and then I had to lose some more weight. But if you want to know if like going vegan will make you lose weight, it will. Especially if you're eating more stuff like red meat and stuff like that. You're definitely going to drop down some pounds. What vegan meal would you recommend to someone who's not vegan to prove that it's good? To prove that it's good is crazy. I don't know, like, cause that would be me saying this is the best vegan meal. Like, this is the best. I don't know. I would probably say some vegan tacos or something. Like, you can't go wrong with vegan tacos. And I feel like everybody loves tacos. Who don't love tacos? You love tacos. I know you do. You love tacos. I know you do. You do. So it's like, I would probably make some vegan tacos. I don't know. I could go oyster mushroom with it. You know what I'm saying? I actually haven't tried the walnut meat, but I will be making that. So make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell because it's on the way. Especially with the oyster mushrooms, just trying different mushrooms and stuff like that. I feel like that would help somebody go vegan. Because you'd be like, damn, hold on. Like, what is it called? I'm thinking of trumpet mushroom. That's not good. Trumpet mushroom is good too. What's the other one that everybody be eating? Lion's mane. That's what it is. The lion's mane mushroom. Like, the first time I tried that, it really like, and that was after I went vegan, but it really like opened my mind. So I would suggest something that I wouldn't consider is the best, but something that will open your mind to the possibilities. So definitely probably like I said, the tacos, or just trying different mushrooms in general, like trumpet mushrooms, oyster mushrooms, and the lion's mane. The lion's mane got that texture that you're looking for. Now, if you want a little seafood vibe, you know what I'm saying, you can go with the oyster mushrooms or the trumpet mushrooms. Right. Next question. What is your food budget? What is my food budget? Honestly, y'all, when I go to the grocery store, I don't spend more than $50 at all. I don't need nothing more than $50 at the grocery store. I'm getting some avocados, some salad, some fruit. For me personally, avocados is number one. We're gonna have a goddamn, I'll eat an avocado by itself. I eat avocado toast, put avocado on all types of things. Like, avocado is my number one because you can do so many things with it and it just tastes good. Like, I done bust down, like, literally took an avocado, peeled the skin off, and ate it in the car before. It's so good. Like, so avocados is my number one, and they like 50 cents each. So, all right, next question. What is your favorite fruit and favorite vegetable? My favorite vegetable is probably, dang, I really love all the vegetables. I love all the vegetables. Fruit is mango. That is some good shit. Mango, pineapple, plums. I eat pears now and shit like that. As far as vegetables, I would say kale, arugula. You know what I'm saying? I like celery and shit too. You know what I'm saying? God damn, what other vegetables? Shit, I like collard greens, spinach. That should be good. That should be bust. You know what I'm saying? Is mushroom a vegetable? Let me know something. Cause I like mushrooms and shit. You know what I'm saying? Okay, anyway, let's go to the next one. Is your family vegan? If not, how do you manage being consistent with not eating certain things if it's brought around you? Like I said, man, it's really just discipline. You gotta think about it. Like, say you in a room with 5 people smoking cigarettes and you don't smoke cigarettes, and they be like, you want a cigarette? But you're like so against smoking cigarettes. You're not finna smoke no cigarette. They could all be around you. You have to be able to be around stuff and not be influenced by it. That's it. If you have certain moral codes that you abide by, you like, I don't do this, I don't do that, then don't do it. Because if somebody come around and then you do it, then you do it. You know what I'm saying? So I get like early on in your journey, be like, get that shit away from me. Because that's how I was for probably like that first month of me being vegan. I was like, just don't even. Because I was at the stage where I didn't even want to hear about it. I don't want to see it. Because I don't want it. I don't even want to think about it. But yeah, you just gotta, what they say, stand on business. Just stand on business about it. You vegan, you vegan. Your family offer you some 10-piece lemon pepper. Then you gotta be like, get that shit out of my face, nigga. Oh, I'm good on with that shit. Or, a good idea, if they keep, and that's, you gotta watch for them people that you be around, they keep offering you some shit that you saying no to. You gotta watch out for them. But if you got somebody like that around you that keep offering you, right?
On your dance and a lied on a dead mama.
That's when you start telling them the facts, the general facts. Get just like Olive from Ant Farm. You gotta get like Olive from Ant Farm. Interesting factoid, my boy. You know what I'm saying? And start telling, oh, did you know? You know what I'm saying? 90% of these animals that you eat, you know what I'm saying, they ain't really farm raised. Did you know that they being genetically modified? You know what I'm saying? Did you know that a motherfucking pig got beat and sliced in fucking half for you to have this fucking meal that you eating right now? And pigs eat their own shit and they eat humans? Like, once you start saying stuff like that, they're gonna like stop. Once you start saying stuff like that, they're gonna stop like putting it in your face, asking you about it, because then they're gonna start being like, alright, I don't want them to go off on me again and start telling me all that nasty ass shit that I wanna. And some people, I be telling them and they be like, man, I don't know, it's good. And that's when you gotta bring up their dead relatives. Would you eat so and so? Next question. Have you noticed any changes in your mood? Honestly, definitely I have. And just of that feeling of like being lighter, just feeling so much lighter inside and outside. I feel like being vegan has really like, it just showed me that I could do something that I ain't never did before, as far as discipline, mindset, and stuff like that. So in that way, I feel like it definitely helped with my mood too, because it just showed me, okay, you could do, you know what I'm saying, you could switch this shit up at any time. Sometimes you got to remind yourself, what you seeing right now, this is what you want to see. That's why you seeing it. If you want to see something else, do something else. Simple as that. And as far as just like eating the food and stuff, I feel good about what I'm eating. I feel like that's important. You gotta feel good about what you eat. You gotta feel good when you cooking it, or you gotta feel good when it's being served to you, and you gotta feel good when you eating it. You know what I'm saying? And you might feel that way about that 10-piece lemon pepper. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay. Because once you try that new vegan food, you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, these fruits and vegetables are amazing. Turn me up, slime. I don't know what I'm talking about, y'all. It's a little late. I'm in the backseat of my car. I don't know why. Please excuse me if this Q&A is just all over the place, or I'm just like wilding out right now. It's past my bedtime. It's 7:35. I'm usually not even, you know what I'm saying, dressed at this time. So please excuse me. You know what I'm saying? What's the best vegan bowl you ever had? I'm gonna put the picture right there. Y'all, best vegan bowl I ever had. I know y'all heard me talking about Willie's on my last video, and I do love Willie's bowls, but this bowl that I made right here, was phenomenal. Taking over. And I actually did this is when I was more into tofu, so I did like fried tofu and a little bit of a tofu scramble. And y'all, chef's kiss, delicious. Let me know if y'all want a breakdown of this meal too. This was definitely one of the meals that's under $25. It just didn't make the cut for the video. What was the hardest food to let go? Hardest food to let go was probably just salmon, because that was the last meat that I was eating was salmon. I don't know what it is about salmon, what kind of hold it got on black people, but it got us for sure. Hardest habit you had to break and how you did. I don't know if this pertaining to life or vegan, but I'm gonna do both. Hardest habit I had to break in life is probably just beating myself up. Did that a lot. And it's like, you gotta think about, why am I beating myself up? 99.9% of the time you beating your, I won't say 99% of the time, but 99.9% of the time that you beating yourself up, it's either for two reasons. One, somebody been beating you up, not physically, but somebody been, you know what I'm saying, beating you up. Or number two, you just want the best for yourself. And a lot of times when you want the best for yourself, you could start being hard on yourself. But you gotta remember, don't be too hard on yourself. This is your, you just got here. You know what I'm saying? We still living life, we still learning and having experiences. And where you are right now, today, you're here for a reason. You are on this earth for a reason, and you're where you are for a reason, because you're meant to be there and you're meant to be here. You have a purpose. You're here for a reason. You have to fulfill that purpose. You can only fulfill that purpose once you start loving yourself. That's number one to fulfilling your purpose. You have to love yourself. And once you love yourself, you're just going to radiate all that love. It's going to come right back to you every trip. But definitely being hard on myself, that was something I just had to let go of. I just had to. And I don't know why I would do it. Just be like little stuff. Just start nitpicking at myself. Like, literally cursing myself out. I'd be like, you lame ass nigga, how the fuck you didn't? You know what I'm saying? Like, little stuff like that. And it's like, you can't talk to yourself like that at all. You need to be nice with yourself. Like, I be telling myself, I be like, oh, okay, oh, I made a little mistake on that, but okay, now I know for the next time I'm doing it like this. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, because how you talk to yourself, you programming yourself. Every time you talk to yourself, you programming yourself. So you gotta be mindful of what you say. So that was one of the habits that I had to break. Just stop talking to myself so mean, stop beating myself up, and be patient with myself and understand, like I said, everything happened for a reason. We here for a reason. How did I do it? Number one, affirmations. Definitely gotta have them affirmations. I got positive words all over my room. I used to write them on the mirror and stuff. I used to say my affirmations every day. I really don't do them every day no more. I try to. Subconscious mind reprogramming every night. Gotta get right, you know what I'm saying? Gotta get right. That subconscious mind reprogramming really help, but you gotta be prepared for them dreams you have at night, because they gonna show you what you need to face. But those two things for sure helped me a lot. Just working on my self-concept. Like, all right, come on, we gotta do this. You know what I'm saying? Because how you want the best results from yourself, but you're not even talking to yourself like the best version of yourself. You know what I'm saying? As far as a vegan habit I had to break, as far as like going vegan, I don't know if you meant about vegan, but I would say eating too much. I got excited with the food, I started eating too much. So that was it. And how did I break that? I just had a conversation with myself. I sat down, I'm like, all right, dig that back. Let's go to the gym. See, are you always hungry? I feel like this is a fucking great question. That is a great question, because that's not the first time I got asked this question either. But I'm not always hungry. I feel like now that I'm vegan, my meals are way more fulfilling. Like, when I walk away after eating a vegan meal, I'm not hungry. Now, one thing I will say as a vegan, sometimes I do start snacking. Like, if I start snacking in the middle of the day, I'm probably going to be snacking for the rest of the day. But if I'm eating a meal, I'm going to be good. You know what I'm saying? I still eat the same amount of times as I did before I was vegan. I don't be hungry. If anything, I'm probably less hungry than I was before. Because I feel like, you know, if you ever heard about the parasites in your body and stuff like that, and how, like, when they start craving certain stuff, that's why you have the certain cravings, and then you start eating it, and then you feeding the parasites, and they get bigger and shit like that. So I think that plays a part in it too. I still got some scientific research that I gotta sit down and do. But once I do that research, trust me, I'm coming to y'all with all the facts, and we're gonna sit down and talk about all this together. Do you miss desserts? You know, they got vegan desserts and stuff. I had some vegan ice cream the other day. I'm really not too much into sweets like that no more though. Like, I feel like that's one of them things that just kind of went. Like, every now and then, you know what I'm saying, you bust down, you kind of want a little something sweet, you know what I'm saying? I still get like that sometimes, but most of the time I don't really be, you know what I'm saying? But vegan cookies from Publix, them always a bust. Vegan ice cream, always a bust. And shit, don't really need nothing else for real. What's your favorite meat substitute? My favorite meat substitute gotta be right now, I'll say the lion's mane mushroom. I'll say that right now. You know what I'm saying? Because the texture of it really give you that meat vibe if that's what you're looking for. What's the key to forgiving someone? What's the key to forgiving someone? The key to forgiving someone is to forgive yourself first. That's number one. Because I feel like a lot of times when you're not forgiving someone, it's really because you feel like you had some role, like some part that you played in whatever happened. You know what I'm saying? And not as like, you know, I did this, so this happened. But more of like feeling bad about something you did when, you know, you had the right intention or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know what the situation is, but I would just say, like, forgive yourself. Once you forgive yourself, after that, it's like, how could you not forgive the other person? We all human. We all make mistakes. We all have different perspectives and things like that. And we don't all have to be in each other's lives. Every time you in somebody's life, most of the time, unless it's your family, it's a choice. And once you get to a certain age, that shit is a choice too. So you could forgive somebody without them being in your life. You know what I'm saying? But I would say you need to forgive everybody. You need to forgive yourself. You need to forgive everybody around you too, because if you don't, you're holding on to that. You're holding on to that trauma, that baggage, and whether you know it or not, it is constantly weighing you down. When you hold on to things like that, you don't forgive people, it weighs you down. You think people can't tell, but it's in your energy, and it's like a darkness in you that's just like that you just carrying with you because you don't want to forgive somebody. But you gotta forgive. Forgiving is a part of loving, and we are loving beings put here to love. Are there any transition meals you wouldn't recommend? I know I told y'all to rock with them Beyond Burgers, but I would say just rock with them for about a week and a half, 2 weeks. Don't eat them too much. That shit will fuck you up. But that I wouldn't recommend, I would just say just don't eat too much soy, because when you go vegan, soy is gonna be right there like, oh, you can eat me, you can eat me, you can eat me. But that shit also leads to heart disease. So it's like, don't get too wrapped up into all these meat replacements and all the little replacement shit. Like, if you're gonna replace it with mushrooms, goddamn salad, get you some lettuce up in your life, some fruit up in your life. Like, don't be like, okay, I'm going vegan, I'm finna eat vegan burgers. Next question. Do you think everyone should be vegan? I mean, I would suggest that everyone should be vegan, but I can't tell nobody what to do with their life. Like, last year I wasn't vegan. Well, not all of last year. But like, I can't say like everybody should do this, everybody should do that. No, like, this is just my perspective on life. So I shouldn't and I wouldn't say that everybody should do something. All I would tell everybody to do is follow your heart. If your heart's saying, I'm finna bust down a 10-piece lemon pepper crunchy goddamn, then go do that. You feel me? I'm not finna go do that. If your heart is saying your heart telling you right now, I need American deli, hot, fried hard, lemon pepper sprinkles, 3-drink mix. If your heart is telling you that, I was going to say follow your heart, but your heart might just be a little fucked up right now. I ain't going to hold you. It might be a little fucked up right now, but it's okay. It's okay, because guess what? Tomorrow is a new day. You ate that 10-piece today, tomorrow you going vegan. Hey, so do that mean I think everybody should be vegan? Am I contradicting myself? Yeah, this is why I stopped doing Q&As, y'all. What the fuck are we talking about here? Do I think everybody should go vegan? I guess so. I don't know. Why are y'all asking me this? What's the difference between the first time you went vegan and now? One word: discipline. I was 16, so I'm not gonna beat myself up. I'm not gonna beat my 16-year-old self up for busting down on lemon pepper wings on Saturday because that was my cheat day. I'm not gonna beat myself up for that. In that moment, I thought that was what was gonna work for me, and then it didn't. And then I started eating them 10-piece lemon pepper almost every day. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, don't think I missed the 10-piece lemon pepper because I keep talking about it though. Okay? I don't even remember what that shit tastes like. Next question says, I can't put the seafood bowls down. Sorry. Sorry? Why are you apologizing to me? Apologize to Ariel and her friends. What are you talking about? Don't apologize to me. Apologize to Ariel and her friends. You don't gotta say sorry to me. I've never been a fan of like the seafood bowls. My bad. I used to love crab when I was younger. I used to love popcorn shrimp and all that. I've never had a seafood bowl. Are y'all gonna beat my ass? Are y'all gonna beat me up because I never had a seafood bowl? I hope y'all don't jump me in the comments, y'all, but I've never had a seafood bowl. So I don't know. Is it really that good? Is it really that good? Y'all let me know in the comments because I have no idea. How has being vegan affected your skin or your hair? Definitely got my skin clearing up. I don't know as far as my hair because I be doing all types of like little growth methods and stuff to my hair, so I can't really pinpoint what be doing what as far as my hair, but I would say as far as my skin has definitely been a lot more clear, and just like I feel like really it's more in my eyes. Like I feel like I got more life in me, if that makes sense. What advice would you give it to anyone interested in being vegan? Do it. If you're thinking about going vegan, you halfway there. Do it. Go vegan. It's time. This is your sign. It's time. If you ain't ever thought about being vegan, now I'm trying to see like why you watching the video and shit. But I mean, it's cool. Leave it a like, comment, subscribe. I fuck with you. Welcome to the family. We all here. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta be vegan. You ain't gotta be vegan to be a part of the family. Okay. What changes did you notice about yourself? Just, you know, what I said about being lighter and stuff like that. Like, I just feel better all around. Like, I think being vegan has helped my mental health. Definitely helped, like, how I feel in my body. Like, certain things I would feel in my body as far as, like, just not feeling good. Like, all that pretty much went away. Like, I never get sick. None of that. Like, my health has probably been the best it has ever been right now. Last question is, do you shit as much as you used to? And the answer to the question is, I'm pretty sure that I shit a little bit more, but I'm pretty sure that I shit just a little bit more, but I've always been pretty regular, you know what I'm saying? Unless I had something that made me constipated, but I mean, yeah, the only difference I would say about my bowel movements now is like most of the time, when I do the number 2, I can see what I ate. Like it come out like more natural in my opinion. It don't be like no weird, you know what I'm saying, stuff going on. Like I can look at it and be like, oh yeah, that's that such and such I ate. That's that, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, y'all. I don't know why you asked me about this. I mean, I feel like that's a valid question though. People do always ask me like, do you be shitting all the time? Like, no. Regular, like after every meal, you know what I'm saying, once I have some water, it's out. But y'all, that is the end of the video. If you made it to the end, I got one question for you to win this Cash App prize, okay? This is only for you because you made it to the end. Answer this question below. Have you ever thought about going vegan? This is for the non-vegans. Okay? Have you ever thought about going vegan? If so, why haven't you gone vegan yet? Be vulnerable with us. This is a safe space, and this is a chance for you to win some money for a vegan meal. Now, I can't tell you to go get a vegan meal. that's my intention for you to go get a vegan meal. You can do whatever the fuck you want, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? And answer the question below. Make sure you include your cash tag, and I will be sending the best answer some money. Get right. So if you're trying to get right, make sure you know what I'm saying, comment that below. But that is the end of the video. I love y'all. Make sure y'all go spread some love and positivity, and I will see you on the next one. Dab me up, son. Dab me up for real. I feel like that was a little weak. How you feel? Let's do it again.